Today we're going to tackle how to love again. And for everyone, there comes a time when your world just crumples on you. All your plans just fizzle out because the one thing you valued above anything else, your love relationship, has just collapsed. And when it happens, for many of us, we just wish we would die. We curse the day we were born. We curse the day we met that person who has put us through such torment. The torment of a love relationship that has just died, it is a horror of horrors. And yet, there is a life after a love relationship has gone bad. And that is what we're going to deal with today. How to trust again. How to love again. One, embrace the pain and the grief. Give yourself the chance to embrace the pain. What you are feeling is real. It is not that you are doing something too much. That's what some people will say. Oh, you let it go. No. Of course, you want to let it go, but the thing won't go. You understand? So, embrace that pain. Embrace that grief. Cry if you must cry. But remember that it is a process you're going through. Embrace it. Don't stay there. Now, how do you embrace your pain? Write down how you feel. There is something magical about writing down your feelings. And I will suggest it to you. Whatever you are feeling, especially if it overwhelms you, put it down on paper. Take a sheet of paper and write it. Don't put it on social media. This is for you and for you alone. Just write it. You would find your healing beginning to take place. 2, talk to mature people. Remember, I'm giving you, this is the second point on how to embrace your pain. Talk to mature people. They will help you put what you're going through in context. And sometimes, when we are going through certain things, we think we are the only people who have ever had to deal with that. A mature person will show you, no, this is normal, and then help you with a way out. 3, don't ask, why me? Why not you? Life does not spare anybody. Why you? Because you are alive. That's why. And then 4, don't be ashamed of the way you feel. Sometimes we are ashamed of our feelings. No, don't be ashamed of the fact that you feel useless. You feel used. You feel abused. Don't be ashamed of that. You feel stupid. You feel that you've been foolish. Don't be ashamed of that. You feel hurt. You feel the pain. Don't be ashamed of that because it is real. But hey, what I say as you embrace your pain is this. Give yourself permission to be human. Allow yourself to be human. Again, 2, take time to heal. You've been wounded very badly. Don't rush into love again. Don't rush into a relationship again. Give yourself the time to heal. There are people who don't want to take that time off. They are afraid that if they don't get into the next relationship immediately, then they will be condemned to a life of loneliness. No. If you rush too quickly, you'll be hurt again and again because at this point, you are not yourself yet. You are in pain. You are lost. Take time to heal and find yourself again. Three, forgive yourself. Sometimes when a relationship has gone bad, you can see all the things you should have seen earlier and advise yourself, and you didn't. You could suddenly see, oh my goodness, I should have listened to my friends who raised questions about this person. Oh, I should have listened to my parents who asked, oh, this guy or this lady, oh, maybe I should have seen that day when I went to his house and he was doing this, and I knocked and he took him forever to come to the door. I should have known there was something happening behind the door. Hey, stop blaming yourself. So that's the first step to forgiving yourself. Stop blaming yourself. Hey, 2, give yourself permission to be human. You are human. Did you make a mistake? So what? You're human. It just shows that you are human. And 3, stop believing that you were not good enough or not lovely enough or not lovable enough. It's one of the darkest places people find themselves when things go wrong. immediately they become their worst abusers. And I wasn't tall enough. Maybe if I was fair, maybe if I was slimmer, maybe if I was this, maybe if I had a better hair, maybe if my legs were straighter, or maybe if my legs were curvy. Look, it doesn't matter. Stop believing that you are not good enough. You are enough. You are lovely enough. At your best, you will not be good enough for the wrong person. And at your best, you will be worth it for the right person. Did you get that? At your best, you will not be good enough for the wrong person. The wrong person will never find you good enough, no matter what. But at your worst, you'll be worth it for the right person. So stop believing that I wasn't beautiful and things like that. Four, forgive your ex. Forgive your ex. Not just your ex. Forgive your ex and all those who contributed to the pain you are going through right now. His mother, who contributed to the break. His ex-girlfriend, who will never leave the two of you to enjoy your relationship and all that. It doesn't matter. Forgive them. Forgive them. Listen. One, your ex may be as much a victim as you. Your ex may himself be hurting. He may have done what he's done to you as a result of it, the damage in his own life, his own damageness. So he's as much a victim as you. Two, it may all be for the good. Maybe his walking away, her walking away from you may be the best thing that happened to you, except that you don't know it yet. So you forgive them. Three, it is their loss, not yours. You are fantastic. They did not know. They did not know a good thing when they had it. Their loss, and then move on. Going back to how to love again. 5, forgive God. Because many of us, when we face disappointments, the person we blame the most is God. We hate him. And in the days that follow a disappointment and a heartbreak, we refuse to even talk to him. They have nothing but bitter thoughts towards God. Now, I'm going to give you 5 points on on forgiving God. 1, a breakup is not evidence of God punishing you. That heartbreak you're having is not God punishing you. Sometimes, as soon as it happens, then we are looking at that thing I did, that lie I told, that abortion I had, that cheating I did. No. God is not punishing you. He's not punishing you, so he's not responsible for what you're going through. 2, it is not evidence that God has let you down. God did not let you down. Sometimes it is because he loves you that he allowed you to go through it, because you needed this experience. 3, it is not evidence that God did not answer your prayer. Because there are people who say, and I prayed about it. I prayed about it and God did not answer. Well, a few things here. When you're in love, trust me, if God answered, you wouldn't know. Unless the answer was yes. Whenever we are in love and we pray, what we are actually saying, it's not prayer anymore. It's God, please endorse this for me. And if he doesn't endorse it, we won't mind him. We'll just continue anyway. But it's not evidence that God did not answer your prayer at all. 4, it is not evidence that God does not love you. If God loves me, would he have allowed me to go through this? Yes. You know something? The first day a child is taken to school, or the first week, I'm sure if that child is capable of thought, it will say that the parents hate him first class. Because if they love him, as they said they do, why would they take him to a room full of strangers and abandon him there? And yet you and I know that you needed to go through this. So it is no evidence that God doesn't love you. 5, it may be the highest expression of God's love for you. Hey, you have no idea what life with that person you are crying over could have been. So just move on and thank God. Hi, my name is James Whyte. Kindly subscribe to my channel and click on the bell button. Thank you. How to love again, and we're on number 6. Love yourself. First, know yourself. Don't lie about who you are. This is who I am. Sometimes it may not be comfortable at all You must be able to look yourself in the face and say, you know something? I have a problem with self-control. I'm a liar. Face yourself. But in knowing yourself, don't look at just the negative, because you are more than a liar. You are more than somebody who could not stay faithful. You are more than somebody who has a temper. But know yourself. 2, accept yourself. Look, you are not me. I am not you. No matter what I do, I can never be you. But it is okay. You are not your brother who you admire so much. Your brother is also not like you, and it is okay. You are not like your big sister who always seems to have it together. You are all over the place. You are not like your sister, but it's okay. Who you are is okay. And that is why you need to accept yourself. Can you imagine if a dog decided that it wants the kind of mouth that chicken has? You are the way you are because of all that God has made you to be, and all that lies ahead of you. That is exactly why you are the way you are. So accept yourself. 3, focus on what is great about you. Look, the negatives will always be there, but the negatives should not be your concern. Focus on the positive. From now on, when you think of yourself, when the negatives come, just ignore, yeah, it's there, but hey, that is not all, that is me. I want to think of myself like that. Think of all that is great about you. 4, commit to growing. Commit to becoming the best you can ever be. That should be your lifelong passion. Becoming the best you can ever be. Let's go back to our main points. Number 7, learn your lessons. Learn your lessons through the heartbreak. What lessons have you learned them? Learn them. Note what you have learned about yourself. A breakup reveals you more than anything else. It reveals who you are. It reveals your fears, whether you are scared about life, whether you are courageous or not. It reveals you. So learn that about yourself. And in learning about yourself, note these things that you have learned about yourself. You have a heart that can break. Many of us think that we don't have a heart, but that pain inside you, yeah, that's your heart breaking. So rejoice, you have a heart in there, and that heart can break. So don't play with it. 2, and the next thing under what you may have learned about yourself, many of us go around acting as if we don't need love, and yet when our hearts are broken, you realize that, hey, you know why you are crying? Because you've just discovered you need love, and you thought you were so strong, and now you are discovering, I am not as strong as I thought I was. Well, it's all right. You are learning about yourself. But the 3rd thing you learn about yourself is that you have so much love to give. You have so much love in your heart to give. That's why it pains. It's like a woman who has just delivered, and after a week, the baby dies. You have all this breast milk in there needing to come out, and there's no baby to suck it. The second thing about learning your lessons, note what you've learned about human nature. And if you learned anything, these are some of the things that will come up. No one is perfect. Not even that boy you loved. Not even that girl you loved. No one is perfect. This is life. No one is perfect. The second thing, the heart is deceitful and desperately wicked. And that is the human nature. Whenever you are dealing with any person, note this. That person's heart is deceitful, including your own heart. Deceitful. But not just deceitful. Desperately wicked. 3, ask yourself, what did you want in a love relationship? What did you want in that love relationship? 4, was it realistic? What you wanted, was it realistic? And then 5, what stood in the way of what you wanted in the relationship? Learn about them. Learn those things. And then 7, trust your guts. Trust your guts. Because you look back and you know, there was a time when you had this uneasy feeling inside you. There was a time when there were questions that were coming and you silenced them all. Subsequently, going forward, remember to trust your guts. And 8, listen to this. Don't keep running back to the person you should be walking away from. There are too many of us who somebody shows us we should be walking away from, and we are going back to the person and calling the person and yearning for the person to call us. No. Don't keep running back to the person that you should be running away from. Point number 8, how to love again, and this is nurture yourself. Do the things you have always wanted to do. You want to move around your house naked, hey, don't wear a dress. Just make sure that the windows are secured. 2, find your passion and pursue it. Because quite often in a relationship, we put who we are aside just to make the relationship work, just to make our partner comfortable. Now that that person is gone, hey, go back to your passion, pursue it, and take it as far as you can go. 3, get into physical exercise. Get doing something regular that makes you sweat, and do it till there's sweat. So go. If you have to skip rope, if you have to join a gym, get into an exercise regime. 4, listen to inspirational messages and music. Become an addict for inspirational messages and music. There are people whose voice will just calm you down. Look for them. And music. Not every music is inspirational. Music is a spirit, and it will affect you. So don't listen to music again. Some music will lift you up. Some music will crush you. When you are listening to music, ask yourself, what effect is this music having on me? 5, read inspirational books. 6, revive and strengthen your spiritual life, whatever the spiritual life is. And if it is a Christian kind, then go back into the Bible and start reading the Bible. Start praying again. And then if you can find a fellowship with them, Christians who are serious, join them. It will help you. 7, speak positive things only to yourself. Never say to yourself, oh, I am so stupid. I don't know what is wrong with me. Hey, stop that. Stop. Leave that for your enemies. Your enemies don't need any encouragement to do that to you. But you don't do that to yourself. So use what we call affirmations. I am wonderful. I am great. I am sweet. I am headed to the top. I am a champion. God's eyes are on me. I have a bright future. It will be okay with me. Those are affirmations. Say that you think it is some way, but do it. This is work. They work. The people who have been through crisis and have come out top that we admire. These are some of the ways they came out of the crisis. They spoke to themselves. They said things to themselves. Not the things you are saying to yourself. They said good things to themselves. They said positive things to themselves. And listen, no matter what weaknesses you have, you are so wonderful. Concentrate on the good things. The bad things are there. Concentrate on the good things. The bad things don't really matter. They are to remind you that you are human. But they are not to bring you down. So, use affirmations. 8, avoid whiners and toxic people. Avoid them. People who only come and there are people, anytime they come, they have a complaint on their mind. You won't believe what my boss has done to me. You won't believe what my landlord has done to me. Oh, the taxi driver I took today, oh, he was so horrible. Everything, you know. While they are saying things that would make you discouraged, they are okay. They are moving on. They'll get up and go, fine. And then they've loaded all these toxic things. When you are down, when you are healing yourself, when you are nurturing yourself, avoid people with negative energy. Be careful about that and be selfish about that. 9, give yourself a new look if you can afford it. Do something. Because you see, you are trying to bring yourself out of a hole. And anything that will help you works. 10, change your circumstances and your environment and your surroundings if you can. If not, spruce it up. Hi, my name is James Whyte. Kindly subscribe to my channel and click on the bell button. Thank you. Back to the main points. 9, revive and rekindle your friendships and social networks. Go out with your friends. Get back to your support system, your family, your siblings. Call them again. Chat, hang out with them. Visit your parents. If possible, spend a night there. Rekindle all those systems. They are support systems that you have neglected. Ten, seize the opportunities a breakup offers. Opportunity number 1, take stock of your life. Where is my life headed? Where should it be headed? Take stock of your life. And once you take stock, review your goals and your vision for your life. What do I want in life? Now, sometimes when you go through a heartbreak, you get such a sharp focus about what your life should be about. Take advantage of that. 3, get involved in your community. If there's an association, get involved in it. If it is church, go. Don't just go and sit in the pew. Go and become part of a unit. And then get yourself into it. Develop a new network. Try and get some new friends. Then try new and exciting things. Try new and exciting things. Be a bit adventurous with your life. 6, immerse yourself completely in life. Anything about life. Try some things that you've never tried. Use new routes you've never used. Do things you've never done. Take bath with soap you've never taken your bath with. Sleep in a different way. Immerse yourself. Try something different. Go and eat something you've never. Prepare the food you've never prepared before. If it runs, it won't kill you. But immerse yourself in life. Immerse yourself in life. Eleven, get back into dating. Don't shut your heart off forever. How to date again. 1, let your friends help you by linking you up and giving you recommendations. Sometimes our generation will frown on that, but it is one of the easiest and sometimes very reliable ways of getting hooked up. Let your friends know their friends, and they may have a friend they admire so much and who is waiting. So get your friends, ask them, allow them to give you some recommendations. That is, if you have good friends. If you have mischievous friends, they will link up with somebody who, because is such a loser, they want to laugh at you. And 2, when you're getting back into the dating game, do double dates. In other words, go on dates with another couple. It helps you to come out. Then the pressure is not on you to be nice and entertaining. There are other people. And God created people in such a way that there's always a couple one person who would like to talk, then you can hang out and then just watch the person, then you have a good time. And then whilst you're doing that, you are watching your partner and the guy you are considering or the lady you are considering to see how is he dealing with this situation. 3, don't look for your ex in your new prospect. That boy who broke your destiny, don't look for his type. That girl who broke your heart, don't look for her type. She would also break your heart. That clan, you are finished with that clan. Don't go there anymore. 4, do it better this time. Do it better than you did the last time. Every move you made the last time that did not work, don't repeat it. Do it better this time. And 5, don't be scared of losing this person too. They can't say something. They say that if you're afraid of a breakup, you would never get a good relationship. So don't be afraid. Get into this and don't ask yourself, what if this thing break? Hey, so what? It may break, but at least today you have the person. Enjoy the now. And then 6, don't expect too much. This date may not end anywhere, but it's fine. 7, don't go snooping around for trouble. Because you've been betrayed before doesn't mean you become a detective now. You are not a detective. It's his phone. Don't go into it. Let me say this to you. If you are dating the wrong person, the evidence that you need to walk away will be presented to you. Don't look for going for it. It will come in all kinds of harmless ways that you didn't go out to look for. So don't go snooping around. And then 8, don't be desperate for marriage. If you are, you will mess the relationship up. To 12, learn to stop sabotaging yourself. A lot of people go into a relationship and they sabotage themselves. So, don't say you can't trust or love again whilst you are in a relationship. If you can't trust again, get out. But there are people, they are dating. The relationship has come to mean a lot. But every time they are telling the person, me, I can't trust again, or me, I can't trust anybody again. Oh, really? Why are you there? You are sabotaging the relationship. And next, don't seek to protect yourself from getting hurt again. Don't try to protect yourself. Take the risk. Point number 13, exude positive energy. Everything about you must be positive. Think positive. Talk positive. Act positive. Everything about you must be positive. Let me end today with philosophies to help you deal with heartbreaks. When a door closes, another opens. Tell yourself that. Accept that you can only find the open door when you move away from the closed one. The reason why we don't find it is that the door closes and we are hanging behind that door, banging on it. Stop banging. Look for the door that is open. 2, people come into our lives for a reason and for a season. This person may have left because the season was over or the reason is over. 3, all things work together for good. I picked that from the Bible. So this thing that has happened to you, it is for your good. 4, nothing in life is ever wasted. This experience you have will come in handy someday. Someday you will share this experience and people will say, wow, you are so wonderful because you've been through this and you are still here. 5, life goes on. In other words, you will survive. It doesn't feel like that today, but you will survive. 6, it is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. So the person walked out of your life. That's no big deal. The big deal is what you allowed that to do to you. 7, the end is often the beginning of something more exciting. And that is life. In life, nothing ends unless something more exciting is about to begin. That is a philosophy for life. Life is like the book that every chapter ends because the next chapter is going to take everything to a higher level. 8, if this breakup destroys you, then your partner who worked out on you was right to have walked out. So now, prove your partner wrong. If this breakup has devastated you and destroyed you, your partner was right to walk away because you are not a complete person. So prove your partner right that you have a life with or without him or her. And then 9, that was the quote I used. At your absolute best, you still won't be good enough for the wrong person. At your worst, you will still be worth it to the right person. 10, what does not kill you makes you stronger. This will not kill you. 11, this too shall pass. I love that. Whatever you are going through in life, say that to yourself. This too shall pass. Next year by this time, I will not be feeling this. Next year by this time, I will not be in this situation. 12, I'm not the first to go through this, and I shall not be the last. Look, you think you are ashamed and because your love relationship did not work. Look around you. Everybody walking around you, everybody you've ever admired has had to go through it. You are not the first to go through it. You will not be the last. No big deal. 13, to love and to lose is better than never to have loved. The person who is ashamed is not a person who loved and it lost. It's a person who has never given himself or herself the chance to love. And finally, 14, it is well. It is well. He walked away, it is well. It didn't work, it is well. You'll be fine. You'll be so fine. So, it's a new day, it's a new beginning. Now go out there and just make life your own and be a champion.